I don't want to end up like that deer, I thought while bicycling past a roadkill on Route 93 in West Hazleton. It's something I think a lot about while cycling in traffic. There's reason for trepidation. Last year, 985 bicyclists died, up from 938 the year before, and in all, 42,915 people died on highways, an increase from 38,824 the year before, the highest increase by percentage since 1975. Maybe we forgot how to drive during the pandemic. Kelsey Ralph, who commutes to Rutgers University where she studies transportation safety, cautions against looking solely at individuals' actions. She calls for improving systems to save lives through things such as reducing speed limits and enforcing those limits with cameras.
Historically, we have prioritized speed. Every time we build a roadway, we say, well, we care about safety, but we care about speed and vehicle flow first and foremost. And so, in a way, the number of deaths on a roadway is a reflection of these choices that we've made. The really good news is we can make other choices. And cities that have seen dramatic improvements in their safety record. Countries that have made a dramatic improvement in their safety record. So there's sort of a good news story here. It can be done.
The deer was killed in a 35 mile per hour zone, but it's a section of highway where people tend to drive faster. Ralph says that person hit by a car has a 50-50 chance of surviving a crash at 40 miles an hour. Survivability drops rapidly after that. Riding a bike has made me a slower driver. Going 35 miles an hour uphill in a car seems very fast compared to when I'm pedaling. And I tend to show more respect to other bicyclists or motorcycles when I'm behind the wheel. Ralph suggests redesigning the most dangerous roads.
That there's a lot of concentration of risk, right? This is not every road that's super dangerous. It's primarily these roads called arterial roadways, right? Where we're trying to mix high speeds, high flows, and lots of driveways. Entrances to big box stores. In most cities, if you map out the crashes, the vast majority of them occur on just a tiny, tiny fraction of our streets. I know the number for Denver offhand, 50% of their crashes happen on 5% of their streets. And that's really, really good news. It's just 27 streets. We can fix 27 streets.
Ralph also sees value in curb bulbs like those found along Broad Street in Hazleton and West Hazleton. The swollen curbs shorten the walk across intersections and give drivers a cue to slow down. There are curb bumps too on South Poplar Street at Samuels Avenue, but further north on Poplar at East Oak Street is another structure that makes me slow down. A shrine house honors 15-year-old Hector Padilla. A truck hit and killed him last year while he was bicycling. Later, his family asked drivers to be careful around bicyclists.
Today's news feature is brought to you by The Cheese Store and more. Go to their Facebook page to see their specials and check out their catering menu.